Hello everyone, welcome back in online classes, and today you are most welcome on this YouTube channel. Today we are going to start the next chapter in biology, and the name of the chapter is Why Do We Fall Ill? Name of the chapter is Why Do We Fall Ill? Dear students, this is the third chapter of your biology according to the new syllabus which is declared for this session 2021-2022. So dear students, health and diseases in human community are very complex issues, and they are interconnected with many causes. Repeating, health and diseases are in human communities very complex issues and interconnected with many causes. What are those causes? How we can know about this? Before dwell upon these causes, let's first try to understand the basic functioning of body. Dear students, in chapter 1, as you studied earlier, that all living organisms are made up of cells. Cell is the basic unit of life. And these cells are made up of a variety of substances. Cells are made up of a variety of substances like inorganic substances. These inorganic substances, you can take example like water, gases, salts, minerals, etc. And inorganic and organic chemical substances like carbohydrate, lipids, protein, etc. As we are knowing that all living organisms are made up of cells, cell is the basic unit of their life, and these cells are made up of a variety of inorganic and organic substances. Cell is a dynamic entity. That means something or other always happening in it. As we know, that is the metabolism, the process of breakdown of complex substances and combination of smaller substances, simpler molecules to form complex substances. So something or others are continuously happening in the cells. They move from one place to another, and if even those do not move, still undergone repair. The cells need continuous supply of different types of substances from its external environment or fluid, and also regularly discharge certain materials in its external surrounding. So this is the simple working of the cell in all living organisms. Tissues and organs in humans also do the same things. As you are knowing, tissues are the group of cells and organs are the group of tissues. So cells here combine to form the tissue, and tissues combine to form the organs, and different organs combine to form the organ system and different organ system working together to form a living body. Okay? So these cells, in case of humans, these tissues and organs work together in coordinated manner to perform many activities, and as a result the whole body will perform efficiently. Let's think, for instance, we can take the example like various organs like the heart beating, lungs breathe, in order to supply oxygen to body cells. Simultaneously, carbon dioxide is also removed by them. This is the process of breathing. Similarly, kidney filtering blood continuously and the function of brain to think. If these organs will not work in coordinating manner, how these organs work? For working of these organs, we need continuous supply of energy and various substances which are required for their proper functioning. And their proper functioning, the materials from which these cells are made, these are the basic units. So this kind of materials are need to supply regularly to the cells, as well as they need energy. Suppose that what will happen if this energy will not supplied, not available to the cells or organs or tissues, or the materials which are required by the cells are not supplied to them in proper amount. Certainly the functioning of cell will disturb, and if the functioning of cell will disturb, the functioning of tissue will disturb, and if the functioning of tissue disturb, the functioning of organ and organ system and whole body will be disturbed. You can take the example, suppose that kidney is working for filtration of blood. What will happen if poisonous substances like urea will not removed from the body? Certainly it will accumulate in the body and create problem. Under such circumstances, in this situation, brain will not able to think properly, so the whole body will not able to perform efficiently. Okay? So there are many causes and different reasons how the functioning of body become disturbed. In this chapter, we will study many things about related to the health, like health and its failure, types of diseases, spread of diseases, principle of treatment, principle of prevention, and in the last we will study about some microbial diseases. In this chapter, this is a plan of the points which we are going to study in this chapter. Okay? So for this video, you have to understand these topics. This is an introductory video. In later video that will be received by you on tomorrow, we will talk about the first topic, that is health and its value. Till now, have a nice day to all of you. Thank you very much.